If you've made it through this entire series, you're not here by accident. God has an assignment for you in this season. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to receive God's specific strategy for you and your business so you can stop trying to make it happen in your own strength and partner with Him for success. Here's the real problem. It's not like you've been sitting around doing nothing. You've been working 12 to 16-hour days, but you're still not getting clients and your bank account isn't growing. You've been following every YouTuber's advice to grow your business, but nothing seems to work for you. You lie awake at night thinking about the bills and wondering if God really called you to do this business. It seems like everyone else is succeeding, but after months and even years of trying, you're still struggling to keep your head above water, and you're tired of being the broke coach or the struggling entrepreneur. You bought the training programs, you've got all the tools, and you're implementing them, but still nothing's working, and you feel like you should be farther ahead than you are right now. You feel caught between the just pray about it crowd who thinks that business strategy is unspiritual and the secular world that thinks God is irrelevant when it comes to business. You feel alone, confused, and quite frankly, tired of spinning your wheels. You've even thought of quitting, but deep down you know that God has called you to do this. You just don't know how because the latest cookie cutter approach to business and marketing didn't work for you. Or maybe you're on the other side of the fence. You know God has called you to do this, but you've been procrastinating, putting it to the side week after week, month after month, and maybe even years, overwhelmed by information overload and wondering if you'll even make any money at this. I've lived every one of these struggles, but here's what I've discovered. The difference between struggling and succeeding is partnering with God in your business, not trying to do it in your own strength. Here's what partnering with God in your business looks like. First, you seek Him for His vision and His strategy to execute it. Use proven business principles under His leading and direction. Combine faith with action, spiritual discernment, and strategic implementation. Flow with God in your business instead of striving and performing to gain His and everyone else's approval, which only leads to burnout. Serve the people God's calling you to serve and generate an income that allows you to thrive, not just survive, and advance the kingdom. This isn't just business tactics with a prayer tacked onto it, and it isn't a just hope and pray for the best. This is true partnership with God, where He gives you the vision and the blueprint to succeed. God is not your CEO, and you're not His employee. You're a son or a daughter partnering with Him in the family business. You do your part, what only you can do, and God does His part, what only He can do. Together, you'll build something of value that will leave a legacy for generations to come. Here's the framework for God's business blueprint. Step 1 is to get God's vision. Before you write a business plan, pray and ask God what His plan for the business is. Who does He want you to serve, and what problem is He calling you to solve? Step 2. Seek His strategy. What are the steps He's calling you to take as you build this business, write the book, or do whatever it is He's calling you to do? What structure do you need for the business? How will you do your marketing? What should you focus on first? What should you charge for your products and services? Do you need a team? Write down all the steps you need to take. Step 3, apply proven principles. Use proven frameworks, but ask God how to adapt and adjust them for you and your specific business. Simplify, streamline, and use only what makes sense for you. Step number 4, walk in faith and action. Faith without works is dead, but works without faith is just hustle. Take strategic, prayerful action and trust God with the outcome. He might just test your faith to see how you'll respond. So if you don't get the results you're expecting right away, don't get frustrated and give up. Keep sowing those seeds and you will reap a harvest. The only way you lose is if you quit. And finally, step number 5, advance His kingdom through your success. Building your business is not just about you. When you get to a level in your business where you're able to give generously, God may have you support another business or ministry that allows you to expand your reach beyond what you can do through your business. It's all about advancing God's plans and purposes here on the earth and into eternity. Through this series, you've been equipped to understand and walk in your identity as a son or a daughter. You've learned that you have God's permission to prosper in your business for a greater purpose than just your own. You know how to reach clients in a way that feels more like ministry than marketing. You know how to charge what your products and services are worth so that your clients receive the transformation they're looking for. And most importantly, you know how to partner with God to leave a legacy that will last for generations to come. Now it's time to take action. This week, sit down with God and ask Him, what is the specific assignment you have for me in this season? Secondly, write it down and pray over it. Finally, take one small step toward that thing He's asking you to do. And if you don't know what to do, your next step is to pray. If you know that God is calling you to start a business, over the next 90 days, set up your business and marketing systems. Get your tools and strategies in place. Develop a program that will solve problems for the people you're called to serve. Set your pricing. Start to build trust and credibility with your potential clients. And you'll be on your way to having a successful business that serves God, others, and the kingdom. Here's what I know about you. You didn't watch this entire series to stay where you are. God is calling you to move forward in faith and boldness, to build and do that thing He's calling you to do. So you have two choices. You can take this information and do it alone. And you can absolutely succeed with everything I've shown you through these 10 videos. Or you can get the support, accountability, and strategy to accelerate your business. If that's how God is leading, I have 2 ways we can work together. The first one is God's master plan. If you need clarity on your purpose and your calling, this is a life planning and goal setting system to help you write the vision and set goals that are in alignment with God's master plan to flourish in every area of your life. You'll learn how to hear God's voice and know His will. You'll get clarity and confidence about who you are and what God is calling you to do in this season. You'll write the vision and set goals for every area of your life and overcome fear, overwhelm, and limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. The second track is God's business blueprint. If you're ready to start or grow your business with customized steps and strategies, this is where we'll partner together to seek God for His blueprint specifically for you and your business. You'll get clear on God's vision for your business, who you're called to serve, and what problem you're called to solve. You'll have the marketing system to reach your clients and a customized step-by-step strategy for marketing and business systems. You'll create a signature program, product, or service that solves your clients' problems at a price that makes sense for both you and them. And you'll have the support to push through every fear, obstacle, and limiting belief along the way. But honestly, whether you work with me or you go it alone, you're going because God has called you to this, and you know now is the time for you to take action and move forward. You are the solution to someone's problem. Like Joseph rising up in a time of famine, God has given you gifts, skills, and abilities to serve people and to solve problems in this hour. There are people praying right now for answers that are locked up inside of you. Your business is not just about making money. It's about transforming lives and advancing the kingdom. Stop waiting for perfect conditions and stop waiting until you feel ready. If you're ready to partner with God, get His blueprint and build something that changes lives, I have a limited number of free coaching calls available this week. Click on the link below and book a call with me. Take action this week. Your time is now, and God is waiting for your yes. Thanks for watching.